Hey y'all, it's your girl with another haul by you know who. Alrighty, in this video, I'm just gonna open up the items. I'll read to you the descriptions. I'll put links in the description in the event you are interested. All right, let's go. These are GazePlus nail files. The grit is 100, 180. Contains 25 nail files. The description is nail files, 24 pieces, fingernail file, 7 inches long, 100 by 180, half moon black, professional emery board, bulk and long lasting, washable and reusable, nail prep and salon cleanup, home mani and practice. I think I said 25 originally, but there are 24. One side is 180 and one side is 100. And I'll go ahead and open them up because I actually need to use one. It says these are washable and reusable. Pre-natural nail, you can use it to remove gel nail polish, remove acrylic nails, manicure, shape false nails, and for pedicure. I will be using these when I make my press-on nails. I go through a lot of 100, 180, and these were very reasonably priced. I paid $3.99. So I will give you a close-up. There's the nail file, GazePlus, 100, 180. So let's see. It feels like 100 is on this side and 180 is on this side. 100 is a grittier grit than 180. The higher the number, the finer the grit. The lower the number, the grittier it is, the more coarse it is. When I make press-on nails, I use a 80-80, which is very, very coarse. Would never use an 80-80 on natural nails. I would use 180 on my nails. I would not use 100. I've seen nail files that are 60. I would not use those. And then the higher ones that are like 2,000 and 4,000, those are like buffers. They're not even really files because they are so fine. But anyway, that's what I got. So these will come in handy. This is a palette knife for acrylic paint, 7 pieces palette knife set, stainless steel, painting knives with wood handle, drawing, scraper, oil, painting, accessories, paintings, knives for art, canvas, draw, color mixing. The rating on this was a 4.8. I paid $4.59. There are 7 pieces. I got these for mixing gel colors or 3D gel, glitter into acrylic, glitter into gel. They're just mixing knives. I will put the measurements as they depicted in the description, but I will show you each one. There's 7 pieces. As you can see, is a little more narrow. I can see myself using this one a lot. This one, here's a flatter one. And this final one, which is larger. I imagine these would be used for people who actually paint with acrylics, maybe even work with resin or just something that's larger scale, but for the price, phenomenal. It says this is a solid wood handle, joint fastening. It's also relatively flexible. There is a little bit of give, as you can see. So when you're taking the gel and then you're mixing it, or paint, or whatever you're using it for, and then you're scraping, and it's not stiff. I ordered 3 sets of gel nail polish, and this is one of them that came in, and it's by AzureBeauty. This is the gel nail polish. It says new formula. I love holographic stuff. Look at that. Sucker for packaging, of course. It says new formula, HEMA-Free, TPO-free, 6 pieces, 15 mils each, which is 0.5 fluid ounces. Nice box. This is very attractive. The heart blush. So these are the pinks. Here's the back of the box. I will put what it looks like on the screen, but I will reserve opening this box until tomorrow. And I'm expecting the other 2. I ordered the MelodySusie Highly Pigmented Gel. It says MelodySusie HEMA-Free 10 colors with 2 top and base coat gel nail polish set. Highly pigmented, 10 dopamine colors with 2 top and base coat TPO and HEMA-Free plant-based 16.5 mils tilt and stand bottles. And I paid $14 for this one. This soak off UV LED cured. It has the volume of each polish bottle, which is 16.5 mils, the equivalent of 0.56 fluid ounces. And apparently MelodySusie has been around since 2009. This is a nice box, like very nice box. And we have some information on the back, the ingredients, directions, caution, and the barcode. After you've opened it, it looks like it's good for 12 months. The plastic wrap was very secure. Here's the lid. This is very durable. This is like a box that you would reuse. Clearly, it's, I mean, obviously you could also recycle it, but it's extremely sturdy, extremely firm. Let's see, what is this? So that's cute. This is how the bottle is shaped. It's round like this, and then it sort of tilts. But this says, need a manicured table setup made for you. Scan and get your support. And on the back here, well, you can see the symbols for their various social media accounts. And this looks like it's like a keychain. It's stretchy. It says MelodySusie, nature's perfume at your fingertips, plant-based, hypoallergenic certified, 21 non-toxic, carbon conscious chemistry, mineral derived pigments, nano milling technology. There you are. The paper's moving because I have my desk fan on, because you guys know, hot. I live in a hot climate. I don't want to repeat myself. That's usually my introduction on all of my videos. Here it says naturally sweet scent, healthy care, plant-based, organic biosourced gel. And then it says on the bottom, notice our plant-based formula is made with cleaner and healthier ingredients, but no product is 100% allergy proof. Skin sensitivities vary by person. If you experience stinging, redness, or itching, stop use immediately and consult a physician. And here, 4 simple steps to perfect nails. Step 1, trim and buff nail surface. Step 2, apply base gel. Step 3, apply 2 layers of color gel polish. Each layer cure for 60 to 90 seconds. And step 4, apply top coat. And of course you're curing all of these steps because it is gel polish. Base coat and gel polish and top coat need to be cured under UV LED lamp. Curing note: darker colors and thicker layers require extended LED time. Always test first. Very sage advice. It's best when you're applying anyway to apply in thin layers. It's better to apply thin layers multiple times than it is to just glob on one thick layer for curing purposes. And for aesthetics, it just comes out smoother and cleaner and nicer looking if you use a thin layer. So let's see what we've got here. It says naturally sweet scent, MelodySusie plant-based gel nail polish. Join us, your beauty deserves the best. Care more. Care more plus yourself. Care more plus health. Care more plus planet. Look at the bottles, they're so cute. These are very secure. As you can see, these are shaped to hold the bottles in place. I'm gonna pull these bottles out and try to put them in numerical order. It says there, your nail dryer is waiting in the inner box, please open it. I don't think there's a nail dryer in here. I do know that they have another kit that actually has a UV lamp as part of the kit. Okay, let's look at the base coat and the top coat. Is the base coat, and as you can see in comparison to the other bottles, this has this orange handle or lid versus the green of the ones that have colors on the bottle. It looks like it reminds me of a golf ball. Ingredients and the caution and symbols on the bottom, it looks like of each bottle, which is very, very nice. So that's this base coat. And I'm gonna set it down to show you what it does. So you can set it down like a regular nail polish, or you can tilt it. I'll show from the side. It can sit up like a regular polish bottle, or it can be tilted. And I'll go ahead and open it. So when you're painting your nails or whatever, practice hand or press on nails, it can be tilted for an ease of use. And let's take a look at the brush on the inside. So it's rounded, which is nice. There we go. Very nice. This is a nice brush applicator. You can tell specific design and engineering went into this. Very nice. Let's see what the viscosity is of this. A pretty standard base coat. It's not too watery, in my opinion. Not too thick either. And then here's the top coat. The top coat has a darker orange. As you can see, this top coat, it has the ingredients. Let's check the viscosity. I feel like this is a little bit thicker than the base coat, but it's not too thick. And I'm gonna smell it to see. So it smells like, what does it smell like? It's not sweet. It's not sweet. It's not crazy chemically smell. The base coat smells, it smells herbal. It has a herbal smell to it. I cannot describe what the ingredient is. Yeah, the top coat does not smell as good. The base coat smells better. Let me say that, in my opinion, which of course smell is subjective. Let's look at this little paper and see if it gives us something. Okay, maybe it's, I don't know, it smells, the base coat smells herbal to me. Not like eucalyptus, not even like grass. It reminds me of like a clean smell, sort of like laundry, but not exactly. Not quite ocean or beachy, but it just smells, oh, fresh linen. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of, not strong, it is not strong, but it reminds me of air freshener that would be called clean linen or fresh linen, but very subdued, very subdued. That's what the base coat smells like. I can't think of what the top coat reminds me of. But anyway, let's look at the colors. And as you can see, we'll take a tour of the bottle first. Green, and this is sort of greenish. I'll show you in comparison. This is like the peachish orange family, and this is green, which makes sense because it's plant-based, you know. Green goes with the theme. Same thing with the bottle, can be flat or tilted. They have a very good weight to them. Although it was inexpensive and it was on sale, you can tell that the packaging and the components were created with a lot of thought in mind, and corners were not cut. So it's sort of a luxe, expensive feel, but it was very reasonably priced. So let's go ahead and actually look at the colors. So beautiful. So it's looking to me like the polish is matching the lid. And I'm gonna smell this to see if it's different. It smells really good. It smells like, I pick up vanilla. Is vanilla in here? Let's see. Yeah, there's vanilla bean. I can smell that. And it sort of smells like cinnamon to me too. I'm gonna smell one more time. It just smells like vanilla. Do you know what horchata is? It smells like horchata. That is what this smells like to me. This does not smell like horchata. It doesn't smell bad. It just doesn't smell like the blue one to me. They do smell delicious because I'm putting them right up to my nose. I'm not noticing any differentiation by color. That's it, you guys. Here are the colors. So to recap, the colors inside of the bottle match the lid perfectly. The shades are vibrant and beautiful and gorgeous. Again, this was a 12-piece set called A Dopamine. I highly recommend. If you've used MelodySusie polishes in the past, which I have, and I find them to be absolutely excellent quality, and I look forward to using them. And these are just as great. Spoiler alert, this is the second time I've purchased this. I actually purchased it a while ago for a little bit more than what it is priced right now, and it's still worth every penny. And so I was glad to get essentially a backup set, because these tones are phenomenal. And I hope you appreciate my review and close-ups of the colored polishes. I like looking at swatches. I don't like making swatches. So whenever the inside of the bottle matches the lid, I'm thrilled. And so you know I'm thrilled with these, because I don't have to make swatch sticks. But anyway, yep, I highly recommend all of my little golf balls. I'll put the link in the description. Hopefully you'll be able to get a hold of the sale. I plan on editing this and posting it as soon as possible so you can take advantage. All right, you guys, take care. Bye.